Well, after the overturn of Roe v. Wade, a local mom is sharing her story after having a second miscarriage.
Amy Steigerwald joins us live in the studio this morning. So, Amy, she had two very different miscarriage experiences.
Yes, two very different indeed. Obviously, a miscarriage is difficult for any mom to go through in the first place. And she says the difference, though, between the access to care she was able to receive each time was very different. Kailee Buczek had her first miscarriage about 5 years ago. Obviously, that was prior to Roe v. Wade being overturned. And at that time, she was offered a variety of options as far as how she wanted to proceed with the pregnancy from a medical standpoint. One of her options being a certain type of medication to end her pregnancy. Now, after that first miscarriage, Kailee did have a healthy baby boy, and this year she and her husband decided they wanted to try and grow their family. While Kailee was able to get pregnant, she learned this past month her baby did not have a heartbeat. After weighing her options, just as she had done 5 years ago, Kailee ran into major roadblocks accessing the same medication to end her pregnancy, which she felt was detrimental to her health at that point. Eventually, she was able to get connected with the proper care, but not without having to dodge insurance issues and other fees, which she says were not a problem for her in the past.
And even my doctor had stated that the pill was easily accessible and it was cheap. So I just find that very interesting because I didn't have an easy time accessing anything. I would have to go out of state to be able to reach the conclusion that I needed for this pregnancy.
Now, there are Republican lawmakers across the nation who say this type of medication is dangerous, but in Kailee's experience, the pill was always presented to her as a safe and easily accessible option. She hopes by sharing her story, she will be able to put things into perspective for those who may think Roe v. Wade is just about traditional abortions. Live in studio this morning, Amy Steigerwald for WTOL 11.